Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Juan Tamesi, Energy Focuser, and I will be doing the energy guidance for the week of September 27th through October 3rd, 2021. The year's flying by really quickly. And as always, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're up to date with my most recent video. And this week, I think was going to go by really quickly. And I'm thinking things were going to get resolved. And I say that because as I shuffle the cards, both of these decks, the 7 cards came out. As soon as I started to shuffle the deck, the 7 cards came out, and the other deck as well as shuffling, 7 cards came out. So that's my analysis based on the quickness of the cards being drawn out of the decks. So we're gonna find out how this week actually unfolds. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the first combination, and we have 6 of air and heart. Conflict in relationships. So this conflict is because of too much overthinking. Okay, and I'm gonna do 2 sides of the coin here. Okay, because there's a lot of overthinking, there's lack of communication, there's not enough communication, right? So if there's not enough communication, or the correct communication, it's not so much the amount, the quantity, but the quality of the communication that needs to be had in order for things to get resolved. So we have the 6 of air and the heart. So if we want to move in a positive direction, if we want to go into something better, we need to have those lines of communication open, and everything that you say will be understood from the person's perspective, from the person's experience, from the person's knowledge. Same thing the other way around. Whatever you're being told, you're going to understand from your perception. You may have a similar understanding, but unless you are both crystal clear about what you're trying to say and convey, there will be misconceptions. Now, the other side of the coin here is looking forward to a new relationship. So the first analysis I can make here is that we're trying to move forward with the current relationship. So we're kind of like starting over. But we never start over. We start from exactly where we left off, and we move forward, right? Towards the rest of the week, the rest of our lives. Okay. So the other one is putting an intention into a new relationship. It could be a romantic relationship with someone. It could be a loving, caring relationship with yourself. There's many ways for this to move in a positive aspect. That's the bottom line here. Whether you're having difficulty communicating or whether you're interested in someone, we're trying to move forward, and we're trying to see things with a vision. No longer just getting into a relationship just to be in a relationship. You have a vision, you have a want, you have a desire, and if those things are not being met, move on. Move on to something that's going to actually satisfy you. Okay? Next combination, life experience and scapegoat. We've had this combination before. You have the understanding. I just said, if you're not happy with what this outcome is, where this is going, where this has been, you have the life experience. Don't look for someone to blame. Don't blame anybody outside of you for your understanding, for your knowledge, for your experience, for your lack, for your laziness, for your tiredness, for your overachieving. Don't put anybody else to take the blame for what you have to be responsible for. Things will not work out that way, ever. Okay? So based on your life experience, amárrate los huevos, the way people say, and move forward. Don't look for other people to blame. Next combination, justice and devil. So another contradiction. So we have the justice card. We want things to work out a certain way. We deserve this because we are good people, because we have a good intention, because I did it with my heart. I did it with my want, with my desire, and I put my best foot forward, and there's this devil card. Does that mean something evil? No. It means that you're doing things a certain way, but you're expecting something in return. That's the way things work, right? because every relationship is out of convenience for both people who are playing the game, the person who's giving, the person who's receiving. There's always an intention for more. So it's not that things are not working out in your favor, is that you're doing things with a certain, again, intention, certain expectation, but the devil card is keeping you tied up. It's keeping you in the same thing, expecting something different. You're doing the same thing, expecting something different, and it's not going to work out because you're going to be upset with the outcomes. If you're going to do something, let it go. The devil card, as we can see here, is a person tied up. Don't tie yourself up with thoughts, emotions, desires. If it's not working, move along. Next combination. 9 of Earth and straight razor. 9 of Earth, we're talking about abundance. We're talking about having, creating, achieving, becoming more financially, intellectually, with land, with property, with anything that you can think of that is material, that's tangible. Anything of that, anything in that aspect. I had a different word and then it left. Anything in that aspect is what you've been creating. You're seeing the fruit of your labors, okay? And then we have the straight razor. So the straight razor is talking about being very like cutting people off or saying things and hurting people with your words. And maybe you don't want to share certain things because you're feeling protective of, I've achieved this, I've done this myself. And you're leaving other people out of that path. You're leaving other people out of that path, or other people are leaving you out of their path because they're being overly protective. And that's okay. You know, if they want to discredit you, or if you want to discredit people, that's perfectly fine. Don't be surprised when it comes back around. Next combination. Knight of Earth and karmic relationship. So this Knight of Earth is much more stable, has become even more than this Knight of Earth. This Knight of Earth is talking about you achieving, you accomplishing, you doing something, you're getting to the pinnacle of more. Okay, and that Knight is a knight. A knight is above a peasant, right? A knight is someone who is very well established and is maybe young money. Okay, so maybe you're young money. You are the first in your family to actually achieve more than those that surround you. Don't make them feel less because you're in a different stage of your life. Okay, this karmic relationship is ties. You're still tied to these people because they are your lifetime friends, your life partner, your family, your parents, your siblings, whoever this is looking up to you. And they may be dependent on you for many things. And you are at a different level. So again, because you've achieved this level, because you're at a different point in your life, doesn't mean that you are above them. That means that you have the clarity, the vision to guide them towards where they want to go. And they may never become young money like you. Maybe they're never going to hit the, 6 digits. I don't make 6 digits, but maybe some of you do. Maybe they're never going to achieve that. But at least they have you to guide them, and maybe their offspring, maybe your nieces, nephews, whatever that might be. Okay. Next combo. Queen of Earth and Finger of God. Now we're moving up even higher up the ladder. Now we have a Queen of Earth. A queen. What is a queen? A queen is a woman, well, a person with feminine traits, right? Okay, so what does this queen want? What is she doing? She's loving, she's caring, she's giving, she does more than she should, and financially that can hurt her. And when I say her, it could be male or female, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna say it as a female pronoun, noun, whatever. So this woman has created a vast amount of things in her life. She has achieved so much that she wants to give. And not only does she gives from the bottom of her heart, because she knows what it's like to struggle and to move up the ladder. And she has the finger of God under her. Things always work out for her. Why? Because it's not because she's a good person. It's not because she's, giving and all these things and the universe gives her more. It's because she has no fear to give. She has no fear to be who she is, to love from the bottom of her heart, and to give without expectation. Because the universe is taking care of her and her needs and her wants and her desires. There's nothing that she cannot achieve. She's done it all. And she's seen it all. And she doesn't care what other people think. She's doing things for herself, putting herself first. That's what we all need to do, is put ourselves first. Because other people are not going to come as that knight right there and save us. Nobody's going to come in and swoop us off our feet and make everything better. Let's look at the last combination. Another earth card. 2 of earth, 4-leaf clover. 2 of earth. Relationships with money. Relationships with business partners. Relationships with your household. With your land. With your vehicle. With your school. Relationships with things that are tangible. Once again, things that are tangible, earth. Things that you can feel, that you can create. 4-leaf clover with the 2 of earth. What's a 4-leaf clover? It means being lucky, right? Other people think you're lucky. Other people think that you have more than you deserve. They don't know your journey. They don't know your relationship with your creations, what you've had to do to get to where you're at. They don't know that. All they see is the outcome. And because they see the outcome, they envy you. And they wish they had what you have. And they want to discredit you any which way that they can. And if you allow yourself to be discredited, all this with the universe working in your favor, it's going to stop. Because you allow your energy to flow in a different direction that it shouldn't even be going. So where are you focusing? Where are you going? What do you want? What do you desire? Who are you? What are you creating? Have you stopped to think about that? Have you stopped to analyze how much you've achieved, how much you've done, and how much more you can go forward in life? We have earth cards, 4 earth cards, one right after the other. Unfolding. Unfolding more. Never stops. It never stops. There will never be an ending to any of this. Even after you die, somebody else is going to create more with what you've created. And when they die, somebody else is going to create more with what they've created. There's no stopping. And this sounds more like a lecture than a reading. And the energy flowing through me is very different to any other week I've done the readings. Very different. I'll end it there. I'll end the reading there. I hope that you've taken some very good information and that you use all of this, not only for this coming week, but for the rest of your life. That you put yourself number one. That you stop trying to help others when you can't even help yourself. That you make somebody else bigger than they should be. Because if it's not equal, then it's not worth it. So, again, please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will be back with more videos.